Yo, what's happening, everybody? If you're thinking about relocating from the Bay Area to the greater Sacramento, greater El Dorado Hills area like I did, this video is for you because trust me, I did it too. We're going to go over just the different lifestyle changes of moving to this area and how beautiful and wonderful it is. Just embarking on this area that's so different from the Bay, but just is absolutely incredible. I am Joubert Caston. I am a real estate advisor in the area, but most importantly, I'm a very proud girl dad. We moved up here about 3 years ago, had absolutely no clue what I was getting myself into moving up here, coming from the Bay Area. I just feel that we're all super spoiled being from there, but at the same time, we take it for granted until we leave. I've left the Bay Area multiple times, moving to Phoenix, San Diego, Las Vegas, and et cetera. And it's always brought me back to Marin County, where I'm from, until I moved out to the greater Sacramento area, more specifically, El Dorado Hills. So check it out. El Dorado Hills in this area is a huge lifestyle change. If you have to commute back and forth from the Bay, you are going to get some of that wear and tear of being considered a super commuter. Now in this video, you're not going to get the fancy edits and the fancy overlays, not quite yet, but as my channel picks up, you will. You're just going to get some honest realness, a lot of first takes. So if I stutter or say a lot, hey, that's just me. Lifestyle change. It is absolutely amazing. Back when we moved here, it was during the pandemic. Had no clue what to expect moving here. For me, I thought the whole greater Sacramento area looked like Old Town Sacramento. So just leaving the Bay Area, I was like, why would I ever do that? Until I found out the Granite Bay Area, and then essentially found out what El Dorado Hills is all about. And ladies and gentlemen, it is not anything that I'm disappointed by one bit. It's an area that I will never move back to the Bay Area after finding this El Dorado Hills area. And it takes a lot for me to say that. The first thing that you'll realize when moving out this way, the pace is so much slower. Unless you have to commute back and forth from the Bay Area. If you work remote, if you stay in town, I mean, I rarely run into traffic. It just seems like things are a little, or not a little bit, but a lot more open here. So lifestyle is definitely a slower pace. I feel like there's a better quality of life out here too. Everybody's happy. I just feel like everybody just loves and enjoys their life out here because it's definitely a little bit more affordable from the Bay as far as what you get for the price of the house. Everything else is typically the same. I'm not going to sit here and say when you move out here, your groceries are going to be cheaper. Your gas is somewhat going to be cheaper. You're going to get more stations around here that are going to be lower than the Bay Area, but essentially they're all going to essentially probably be the same. But the lifestyle is so much slower here. I'm in El Dorado Hills, so if you move out to El Dorado Hills, you can expect that everything around here closes by 9 p.m. The lifestyle is very, very minimum, slim to none. So if you're somebody like me who enjoys going out to a nice dinner, having a couple cocktails from time to time, then El Dorado Hills is your place, especially being the fact that I've got a little one. El Dorado Hills is one of those spots where you start meeting families in the neighborhoods and your weekends, and your lifestyle tends to be hanging around the kids and being a part of the community, depending on whatever neighborhood you move to. That's one positive also about here is that no matter what neighborhood you move to in El Dorado Hills, I have found that literally everybody is friendly. So this is the town that you move to when you absolutely know for certain that if you move to a neighborhood, you're definitely going to know your neighbors. You're definitely going to talk to your neighbors. You're definitely going to hang with your neighbors. It's one of those type of towns. And it's just another reason why I love it so much. You get so much more for your money here. Now, you get so much more for your money when it comes to real estate. If you want to go apples to apples, $1 million house in the Bay Area as compared to $1 million house out here in El Dorado Hills, you will get more house out here in El Dorado Hills. Now, El Dorado Hills, out of the greater Sacramento and greater El Dorado Hills area, definitely has one of the most highest medium priced homes. If you look at what the average price per home is, El Dorado Hills' price average home is definitely up there as compared to some of the other towns. So as far as like saving money in that regard, yeah, but you're definitely going to get a better lifestyle. You're going to get more house. It just feels like the schools and community just feel different here. When we moved here, I was blown away. There's a lot of different festivals. There's a lot of community events out here that are completely free. They put on so many different community events out here that the kids are welcomed at. The kids play, they laugh, they run around, the adults get to hang. So that was something that stood out to us right away. It's just the different music venues. There's a lot of music concerts out here, which is just absolutely incredible. One of the first festivals we went to was at Jackson Elementary School, and it was a complete free event where the kids got together, the adults got together, and they fed everybody for free. It's that homey type of town out here in El Dorado Hills. 100%. So if you're thinking about leaving the Bay and you want to come up this way, especially the Highway 50 side, definitely check out El Dorado Hills and this little corridor of the 50. Weather is definitely hotter up here, but if you're anybody like me, just because it's hot, it's not like I'm about to go spend all day out in the hot weather. It's funny because my family is still in Marin County, particularly the Mill Valley and Novato area. And I'm actually more comfortable out here when it's hot than I am when I'm back in Marin County when it's hot. And the reason being is when I go sleep down there, if we go have sleepover at my mom's house, when it's 80 to 90 degrees out there, nobody has AC. So I'd rather be in El Dorado Hills in 100 degrees, 95 degrees, and houses out here because we all have AC. So if you're anything like me, I definitely got used to the weather very easily. Where there's good weather, there's a lot more active lifestyles as well. You get a lot more people out on the street walking, out on the walking and hiking trails, doing their thing. It just has like a different energy when you're a part of a town and community that you know is so active. There's so many awesome walking trails out here. I mean, not only just walking trails, but walking paths. If you have a dog, it's an amazing time for dogs too. And not only that, but I mean, every corner has one of those trash bag stations for your dog. So you can easily pick up the poop. It's very clean. So the weather here is definitely something that it takes time to get acclimated to. But once again, if you're like me, I did it pretty quickly. It gets hot, but when it gets hot, you're usually around water. If you don't have a pool at your house, you just drive down to the lake, drive down to the river. You have so many different outlets around here. They've got splash pad parks where water is just constantly going. So, I mean, it's better to be outdoors anyway, but there's just so many different type of activities that you could partake in out here that keeps you cool while at the same time being able to go out there and have fun. So weather's not a thing for me. What I would say is that the cold, when it's cold up here, it's absolutely cold. So if you're thinking about moving up here, definitely look into getting a house or whatever place you decide to move into. Make sure that it has really good insulation. I learned that that's a huge thing when it comes to purchasing homes out here is you do all your inspections and whatnot, and you look at the big ticket items like roof and exterior siding, plumbing, and etc. But one thing that I highly recommend people looking into if they're purchasing out here is the insulation. The weather is so hot when it's hot and it's so cold when it's cold that if you have a house that's not absolutely terrific when it comes to insulation, your furnace is going to keep running, your air conditioner is going to keep running. That's what drives the buildup. So definitely having a house that is well insulated is just an amazing thing to have up here, and it's really going to help you with those monthly costs when it comes to utilities and etc. Last but not least, I would say my number one thing that I love about El Dorado Hills is the people. From the moment I walked up here, I was greeted. From the gym that I go to at El Dorado Hills Sports Club to just being around the neighborhood, being around the town center, which is like our downtown is what I like to call it. Everybody takes you in. It's one of those places you can go sit at a restaurant, you can go sit at the bar. You're gonna have conversations with people. People are literally going to be interested at getting to know you. It's just a friendly environment. So just having that sense of lifestyle when it comes to just knowing that you can Go out to a restaurant and, you can easily socialize with people. It makes just living here that much better. And there's so many places to do so around here. And you'll see that in more of my videos to come. But just wanted to hop on here, give you my experience within the last 3 years. I absolutely love it. I highly recommend it. If you ever need to have anybody take you on a tour of the area, if you want any recommendations from a fellow person who moved from the Bay Area, definitely reach out today. There'll be more videos here to come. Like, subscribe. Let's get it in. Have a great day.